So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement's already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here? This guy. There's the shot! He can get that clear.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Park Ji-sung stood his ground. He's had a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That has been slung wide. Oh, lovely feed, he is a big header! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So, a breakthrough already. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Yoro. Casemiro. Šeško. Matheus Cunha.
That's good defensive concentration.
In once more. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, such a clever touch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And Martinez! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cleared away. It's an early cross. It's a mighty effort! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Good ball, good take. Vitinha. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and he's picked out the run. Park Ji-sung! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Three 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Madrid have hit a quick-fire double here. Pass somewhat off target. Cannavaro. Over to the left. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Roberto Carlos. And this is... And the shot! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Maguire. Out to the right. Diallo looking to run onto it. Best very much a man of this moment. And it's Ibrahimovic. There's a searching pass.
Added time.
Diogo Dalot. Matheus Cunha. To Bruno Fernandes. Šeško. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Madrid will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Martin. Shot, surely! Diogo Dalot. Matheus Cunha. Martinez. Looking understandably energised after his goal. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. Looking to play him in. He's in a great position here. Knocks it out wide. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Casemiro. Euro. Best conjures time and space where few can.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Mbumo. Coming on to replace him is number 8, Messi.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Casemiro. Nicely spread. Now he's off and running. And it's Messi. Has a shot! Park Ji-sung is looking to influence the game from out wide.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Plays a sharp little ball here. It's out for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
So there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile. The man pulling the strings.
Now it's Ahmad. Euro. Played out to the left flank. Ball is over the line.
Substitution on the field. Number 30, Šeško. Coming on to replace him is number 14, Sterling. Substitution.
Roberto Carlos. Madrid are closing in on a comfortable win. Thinks about the shot. Acer. Euro. Played to Casemiro. Surlot.
There will be 3 minutes
Shifted
added
it to
time.
flank. Rijkaard. Best. There he goes, motoring forward. Closing in on goal. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.
And just a quick reminder,
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Theo Hernandez, for me, has evolved into one of the best fullbacks, Peter. Certainly in terms of attacking contributions, you'd be hard-pressed to find someone as good as he is in the final third, especially with the movement that allows him to receive the ball in those little pockets of space.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. That's a quick free kick. Rijkaard. Now he's off and running. Here's Vitinha. Roberto Carlos. Well read, and the danger is averted. Hakimi. Bastoni.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And it's Rice. Little pass back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Now it's Kane. Kane proves just a little bit too strong.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It's a pretty loose pass. Madrid do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
It's Park Ji-sung. Ibrahim, and he shoots! Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
After 27 minutes is number 9, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Best, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Turns back here, probably the best option. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Aim forwards. That's good play. It's Ibrahim! Oh, he's hit the bar! De Bruyne. And now the breakaway. Now it's Kane. Spread it left.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now that looks a decent ball. Ter Stegen breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Madrid having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're straight... Pop this on! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
There's the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Now it's Kvaratskhelia.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a sharp pass. Oh, good-looking ball. A big chance! Really well-taken goal. And this is getting better and better. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Madrid find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Marquinhos is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. And he should have made it 4.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Vitinha now looking to orchestrate a counter. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kvaratskhelia.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Ibrahimovic being hunted in packs.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Now it's De Bruyne, and here's Kane.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And a chance! No mistake! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. Very nicely done. He's had a shot! It's there! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Milan playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And reclaimed it in a trice. Vitinha. Caicedo. And there goes the final whistle. Madrid really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Madrid are utterly focused on their objective here. A single point and the job is done. Can they do it?
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Madrid cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. That's been cut out, well played. Best. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Big chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Doku going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Knocks it into space. Played in by Roberto Carlos. And he's looking to catch him up. And here's Kane. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Vitinha did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Shifted it to the flank. Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kane. Madrid do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right.
He's gone for goal! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance for a shot! And again! And here comes the corner. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Roberto Carlos. Madrid finding their passes. Now it's Martinez. Roberto Carlos. Showing good feet. Shot a goal! In he goes again! It's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Number 9, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab it.
And he's had a hit! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Doku! Doku! That is delicious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
The goal scorer, number 20.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Madrid will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Plays it in low. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Ibrahimovic. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And it's going to be another one. And now they can spring out of defence. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. 60 minutes played. Guardiola. Gerassi. Vitinha defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's good running with the ball. And the finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now that's well seen too. Vitinha is always looking to break lines, and it's Roberto Carlos. Well, that has not gone well. Doku is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Rice is there, and he can get that clear. Gerassi is onto it in a flash. Doku. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Vitinha. Best. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Played out to the right.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Kane. Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Great defending, strong and determined. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And that will be it. Madrid are going up, and now they can dream. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day? and took a
Hello,
long time
attendees.
to recover,
This is
or
a
or
lost
worse.
children's
I
announcement.
just think.
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian foot. Shoots! It's loose now and they want... In he goes again! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
That's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now, can they get him away?
Ibrahimovic really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Takes a shot! It's out for a goal kick. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Tries to play it through. Best. Drives it in. Oh, smashing header! They've scored! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
After 22 minutes is number 9, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now that looks a decent ball. That looks a cracking ball. He's got a chance! Oh, taken with style! And they're at it again in double quick time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Madrid have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Camavinga gets good distance on it. Oh, that's nice. Best place in big header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
DiMarco. And it's Royce. Looking for options for movement. There will be a throw-in. Can he get it through? Vitinha does well to get it back. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Best! It's bounced back off the post.
2 added minutes has been
Royce.
indicated.
Vitinha wins the duel this time. Distributed tidily. Best! Oh, nice touch. And a chance! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Madrid in control at half-time, 2-0. And we are back on the way. Vitinha is the team's great visionary. He's onside! Fabinho defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Madrid are 2 up early in the second half.
Royce really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Camavinga, and it's Neymar. Into the channel. No, he's just misjudged that one. Best gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Fabinho. Serginho. And it's Van Dijk. It's a really well-measured ball. Wirtz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nice control. Crosses it in here.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Vitinha. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now there's a fine ball. He's had a shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
George Best.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Luis Suarez to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone...
Chance, surely! Really well taken goal. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
After 76 minutes is number 8, Neymar! 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 Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 32.
Manchester United give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. And that's a good ball. Park Ji-sung. That's Park Ji-sung.
Number 10, Udis. Number 15, Messi. Substitutions taking place.
Camavinga. Madrid are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Neymar. Played in deep. Cannavaro tries to clear. Doku goes steaming forward. Delicate ball, and it needs a header! It's in! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Is number 9, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
So now the difference is 3. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Ah, such a clever touch. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Quality ball. Can he finish? And he hits the net. Just cruising. They are cruising. So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
It's become a case of men against boys. Neymar. Played out to the right. And the referee brings it to a close. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Best picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
On